Welcome back. Morning Coffee with your boy Los.
And Cash Easy.
Yes, sir, baby. Ooh, we got the real deal
Yeah, we
set
got
up today,
everything
huh?
set up today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, me and Cash been going at it for a couple weekends. You know what I'm saying?
Shooting in the dark, dog. Forgetting to do shit every time we do a podcast.
We've been swinging. Hey,
That's all we can do, though, dog. Most people don't even try.
Yeah. Nah, me and Cash are rookies at this thing, but we doing it, baby. Today we got two pros in the building.
Hell
Appreciate them. And man, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little intimidating, dog.
It is different, fool, with that light on you, dog. Like, I almost feel like I'm integrating, like being integrated.
Right? God damn.
Yeah.
What are those things called, fool? The lie detector test and shit?
Dog.
What is those things called, though?
I don't know what it's called, but yeah, a lie detector test. Yeah, that shit.
Polygraph. There we go. Yes.
Fuck that.
Hey, put your mic more in front of your face.
Like, what you mean?
In front of you, the whole stand. Pull out of the chair. Bring it in front of you. Now push it up. Now bring it towards you. No, the whole stand towards you. More. Because you turn to talk to him a lot.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah. I just didn't want to extend it too far out because it was tipping over. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, hey, the weekends we've been doing it on our own. The checklist was not even close to as much as that.
Dog. Yeah, the other day we did the audio, or we did the one that you did with old boy. And
Yeah.
that was the same thing. I called him. I called Bowser just to like run down the list, but he didn't answer. By the time he texts back, I was like,
We was
fuck
already
it, we was already running. And I was like, bitch.
That's how we are. I ain't gonna
Audio.
lie. Though, but see, I think that's kind of what drew us together, too, honestly. Like, you seen that, man, this fool ain't got shit of equipment, and he's still doing it.
Nah, for real. That's really what pushed me to be like, all right, I'm willing to invest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm willing to buy. And the shit that I bought is like a drop in the bucket compared to what we got right now.
What we're looking at right now.
Yeah,
for
what
sure.
we got right now is, well
yeah.
over fucking, man, I couldn't even, probably about 40, 50 bands of equipment right now.
Easy. Nah,
Easy.
for sure.
Yeah,
And
easy.
then, shit, we got
That might be on the light side.
Yeah, used and shit,
Yeah, that might be on the light side.
Man, we got this fire spot right now. Shit, we in the, hey, we still in the same area as we've been doing all the other ones. We just in a different spot. Warehouse district. I call it the art district. I know it ain't the art district officially.
It might be, dog. I know we had talked about that last time. It might be.
But hey, I just like the atmosphere coming up here.
Yeah.
It's just, I love my hood and I love being from the hood, but coming up here,
It's just something different, dog. You know what I'm saying? To get you out of the neighborhood, fool. Like,
Instead of going to the...
For the longest, I would be, like, just stuck in the hood and not wanting to leave, dog. But, like, once I started finding other dope spots, I was just like, man, fuck the neighborhood, dog. Like,
You be stuck. That's
you
your
just
whole
be
world.
stuck. Yeah, that's all you know.
For sure.
That's all you know is just being right there in the hood.
Even coming up here, you know, I'm a corner store dude, dog. Like, straight up. I just go to the corner store every day.
Yeah.
Like, for whatever. They got a bodega here. I love that shit. Oh, I forgot Cash. That's his hidden gem, right?
Yeah,
I can't
the
talk
bodega.
about it, but...
I mean, I don't be tripping. Everybody kind of knows where it's at already, the bodega at least, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's a cool spot, dog. Like, it's not your normal corner store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it has
atmosphere.
a different little vibe to it. But, man, they've gotten on the, I think it was the Houstonian magazine, or they've been on a few magazines already. They done got published.
Oh, from,
Yeah, they
that's
love bodega.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blacks.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it that. I ain't never been to New York, but that's what they do out there, right? Bodegas.
Yeah, it's like a little New York vibe. Yeah, in New York. I mean, I haven't been to New York in years, dog. I've been.
What'd you go to New York for?
Man, my grandpa had passed away when we were kids, and
He was from out there?
no, he's from the Valley. You know what I'm saying? And then went from the Valley, he moved to Houston,
Okay.
and then like him and my grandma got a divorce and all that, you know. And he ended up, you know, back then, like way back then, like it was. I think the sheet metal union's still around,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Sheet metal union?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a sheet metal. Like he did like welding and AC ducts and stuff like
Okay.
that. But yeah, I think he was just following the union and he went out to New York, got married, met some lady out there and stayed out there.
Oh, so he had his life out there.
Yeah, and then he ended up dying out there. So we had went out there when we were kids. When he was dying, we went out there and shit, we drove. It took like 3 days, though.
Damn, to New York, y'all drove.
I mean, we probably could have drove longer hours.
Yeah.
Or my dad could have drove longer hours, but you know, he had all the kids. He had 3 boys in the car and my mom, so I'm sure we drove him fucking crazy, dog.
Stopping every fucking hour,
Yeah.
gotta piss and shit.
Yeah, I'm sure we drove him crazy.
What do you think about road trips in general, dog? Like,
I hate road trips, fool.
you never took one like back in the day with your homies or something, just random?
I mean,
Maybe
maybe Galveston. That's probably like the biggest road trip. Like, We was from the hood, fool. We
right.
ain't do nothing like that, fool. Like
Nah.
we ain't never did none of that. You
Yeah,
know
and
what I'm
like,
saying?
all right, it's like the movie. All right, guys, let's go for 6 months, and we got all types of money for gas.
Yeah, no, we've never did that. Like, yeah, going to Galveston was probably like the furthest place we would drive to
Damn.
do anything. Unless, like I said, like when my grandpa died, we drove out there, and that was it, fool. We ain't never drive no Austin, maybe, you know, just little.
That was
small,
a lot, yeah.
Yeah,
2,
that
3
was
hours.
a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, Galveston, fool. I finally got to see some real water in Florida,
Yeah,
bro. Galveston is not the beach. Like that
It's
is
gross.
no, bro. But that's all we knew. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the beach. That shit look like Nesquik.
that shit's
That bitch-
gross, fool.
God
Hey, if you
damn.
look like if you go outside the shop, the studio,
Yeah.
and the drains right there in the gutters, it says this water drains to Galveston Bay. That's the same water.
believe it.
That's the same water we getting outside. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, and then when we was kids, we would go in there. That shit would go in your mouth and shit, salty in the
Spitting it
bitch.
out.
Ugh. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe that's why we ain't get sick that often, drinking shit like that. Like, goddamn.
I don't know. Shit, I know one time it had flooded right there in the neighborhood, and I let my kids go out and swim in the ditch.
The bayou water, yeah.
Man, fool, they got so fucking sick.
They
dog.
did?
Yeah,
Oh,
hell
yeah.
yeah. They got like a stomach virus or something.
I'm
They
sure
was
swallowing some of that water
throwing up and
accidentally.
shitting, dog, for like a week. Fool, they were both of them.
Yeah. That shit was crazy when we did flood like that. That was with Houston. I ain't gonna lie, we some punks when it comes to weather, huh?
Yeah,
Like-
it be changing.
Like I
nonstop.
remember people whenever it froze a little bit a couple years ago, they're like, y'all tripping. The whole Houston shut down.
Yeah, fool. That shit was weird, fool, because people would be posting on Facebook, 16 hours, no lights. I'm like, dog, I lived 8 months with no electricity, fool. Y'all worried about 16 hours, fool?
It was the end of the world. God
Yeah, I was
damn.
like, go play fucking freeze tag or something, dog.
Something,
Like,
yeah.
fucking use your imagination, fool. Like,
Nah, but I just
man,
think,
we made the best out of every situation when we were kids, fool, because that's all we could do, dog. We was
we had to.
poor
yeah.
as fuck, fool.
And there was no internets. You know, today
Man,
we just so
had
connected
no
to that
internet,
shit.
fool. I still hate when I forget my phone when I go take a shit.
Bro, yes, dog. I feel weird. Right now, I'm sitting my phone over there and I'm fucking feeling weird. I
Yeah.
shouldn't feel that way.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you ain't had no options. Like,
Yeah, you
how
didn't
did-
have-
Bro, how did we even communicate, dog? Like, it's so funny. I'm like, I'm getting blocked mentally. How did we even talk to people?
Man, you had to jump on your bike and go to your homie's house.
Knock on the door.
Hey, Lowe's home.
Yes.
Yeah. Mom come out tell you in Spanish, nah, he's asleep.
Yeah. He in trouble.
Yeah, for real, fool.
You're right. You're right.
For real, yeah,
There's that
yeah.
meme where it has all the bikes outside the crib, right?
Yeah.
That's how you know where people at.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that was really the only way. I mean, unless you just we ain't never have a house phone. We did have a house phone, I'm lying, but it'll be on and off and on and off. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole
I guess we were just outside, so you just knew people.
man, we was always outside, fool.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I guess for
I seen so much. I remember like I shouldn't even say this. fool.
don't incriminate yourself.
So, you know, I grew up right there in Trinity Gardens. So
All right, no side for the people that know in Houston.
So, man, there was a crackhead out there, and me and my little brother were on bikes, and I had told that crackhead, like, yo, I'll give you $2. You show my little brother your titties.
What the fuck?
So she
Hold
was
on,
like,
hold on. I'm not being racist, but what?
she was white.
She was white?
Yeah, she was a white
Alright.
crackhead. Yeah, right there on Jensen and Turner. And she pulled her titties out, dog, and these hoes roll out like the red carpet, fool. My little brother was like, we were little, fool. He was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like,
And she was skinny and they was sagging too?
oh my God, fool. Them hoes rolled out like some fajitas, fool. Like, that shit was nasty, dog.
And that was your first brother's first titties?
It's because he was saying he ain't never seen no titties
Oh,
before, and I already
no.
knew, like, yeah, fool. Hey, needless to say, he's gay now. Nah. Nah, that fool's not gay.
That shit's wild.
Yeah, but nah, for real, fool, like, yeah, we were outside doing hood ass shit every day, fool, like, every day. Like, we would be all over. Man, when we got older, I would tell my dad, like, oh, I've been there before. And he's like,
I ain't
when?
take you there? Yeah.
When did you go there? And I'm like, on my bike. He's like, you rode your bike? I mean, it'll clearly be like
Miles.
north side all the way to northeast side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it'll be far. It'll be like, what the fuck were y'all doing all day? Like, and he would come home and like, he'll be like, You know, my dad was a single dad.
Yeah.
So when my parents divorced, we stayed with my dad and my mom moved out, right? But when he watched us, like he would be at work all day. So he would just tell us, make sure this house is clean by the time I get home.
That's it.
And that's it.
Free reign, baby.
So we would half-ass clean.
You were the older brother?
Nah, I have one more older brother. Yeah. I'm the middle one. And then we would just jump on our bikes and we'd be gone all day. And we would try to hurry up and get home and finish cleaning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just try not to fucking get in trouble. But, man, I'm talking about we would literally be on the other side of town, fool.
Yeah. I remember that shit.
Yeah, we would be on the other side of town.
North side, not the south side. Back then it was divided. South
Yeah.
side was a different city
Yeah,
altogether,
for sure.
baby.
Yeah,
Nah,
I've
that's crazy.
like I said, I've never even been to Javi Airport till I went to is it Javi?
Yeah, Hobby.
Yeah, I
Airport.
ain't never been to Javi Airport until I went to your shop, fool.
Yeah. That's
That
crazy.
was the first time I've ever been over there.
To that side?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's barely last year. God.
Yeah, that wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah. Damn.
I don't even know if it was last year. It might
Whenever
have
we
been.
had to go to the north side, like I remember Shorty's was on the north side, Shorty's Hydraulics.
Yeah.
It was like a thing, dog. Like, we're going to the north side. If you weren't going, like, hey, fool, be safe, dog. Like, he'd be like,
For real,
be
fool.
safe,
Yeah,
bro.
it was divided like a motherfucker.
Nah, that shit. But
Nigga, we used to ride our bikes to Shorty's to go get bike parts.
damn, that's
Yeah,
tight,
to go get
fool.
lowrider bike parts. Yeah, I remember being a kid and driving to Shorty's spot, fool. That shit was
Nah, that was tight.
he was a dick, fool.
He was?
He was
To
a
y'all?
dick, dog. He's cool. Like, you know, I guess now that I'm older and I see him, you know, I guess I have kids, I understand.
Yeah.
But back then he was just like real short with you.
Well, he's short.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
he's real short. So I guess his
Yeah.
fucking
His
attitude's
demeanor,
short too.
Yeah, short too.
Yeah, nah, but he's cool, dog. Like he's definitely a legend in the city for, sure, fool. Like
yeah, he put Houston
hands-
on the map on that low
yeah,
rider shit.
Yeah, he did, fool. Like he really
But
did.
I guess y'all were going in there as kids, probably looked all dirty and shit.
Yeah,
like, this
fool.
fool's
Yeah,
bad.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
as I got older, I understand more. But
Be like, y'all
yeah,
wasting
when-
my time. What y'all want?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And we'll just go in there and ask a million questions. Fool.
And don't buy shit.
Hey, we just need chain links. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
that's probably what
how
it
much
is.
was this? And how much was this? And how much was that?
And y'all counting the dollars and the
Yeah, me and my
quarters.
little brother. It was always me and my little brother, dog. We were real close when we were little, but yeah, we would drive. And that was when he was on North Main and Cavalcade.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the original spot. I
Yeah.
remember that. He changed now.
So we'll ride our bikes from Jensen and Tidwell to over there.
Damn, you know that
That's
brought
a
me
good
back.
little mission.
You know what I was? I was the guy. I never stole no bikes, dog.
Yeah.
But I was the guy that they brung 2-3 bikes, and I had to take them all apart and then put them back together.
You
like
was
a
the
different
bike chop
color.
shop?
Yes, I was the chop shop, fool. That's how I ended up, working on shit. But I felt good because I ain't never stole nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, hey, they
hell
brung
yeah.
it to me. But we would put the wheels off of this hoe on this bitch
Yeah,
and spray
for
paint
real.
that frame. Boom, boom. You out of here, Fonte? Appreciate you, baby.
Hell yeah. Appreciate that, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
But yeah, I was that, dog. I remember, dog. And then I had a lowrider bike back then. We stayed in apartments. And you know how they used to do the Bondo?
right. Yeah, yeah.
Bro, we did that whole fucking frame. I was like 11.
Did you weld it?
No, cardboard and straight Bondo, fool.
Oh, you did it like Mexican
Oh,
style.
yeah, fool. We didn't know about nothing about no welder.
Damn.
But my brother put a piece of cardboard in the middle of that shit, and we lathered Bondo on each side till that bitch got to the thing, right? You're not supposed to do that, y'all. That bitch was heavy as shit.
I bet.
Hey,
dog.
fool, I'm 10, 11 years old, fool. Like, and we lived in the second story apartments, fool. The second story. I'm dragging that bitch up the fucking thing, dog. Like,
Hey, did you remember the kids? They were on North Side, so I don't know. I'm sure you heard about them.
Who?
There was 2 Mexican kids. I don't remember their name, but they were the first to build a go-kart with 3-wheel.
Yes. Well, I didn't know them, but I seen them at the show, right?
Yeah.
They would even go on the little pit, right?
Yeah.
All they had was one cylinder.
That's all it had. Fool.
Just
And it just hit 3-wheel.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes. You
Yeah.
knew them or what?
Yeah, they lived right there in Trinity Gardens.
So you saw it when they first did
Yeah.
it. I seen it when they took it to the shows
Yeah,
and shit.
I seen it all the time. They would drive up and down the street all the time.
One pump, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that was tight. I do remember that. See,
Yeah.
that's how it is. It's a small world. I didn't meet Cash till last year, but I guess it's like a mirror, right, in Houston. Like South Side and North Side, yes, we have some differences,
Yeah.
but it's almost the same shit happening.
I think, right, yeah, for sure that. But I think, like, just in general nowadays, it'd be social media that has you, like, everybody kind of feels like they already know each other.
Yeah.
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying? Because there's people that I've never met before, and when you see them, Y'all might have followed each other on social media.
You feel like you know him, right?
Right.
Man,
You feel
that
like
is
you know
crazy.
him.
You know
Or like
what?
I'll go eat, you know what I mean? And people be like, hey, what's up, man? I follow you on social media. And I'm like, oh yeah. You know, I follow most people back, you know what I mean? There's some people I'm uninterested in. So I just don't follow them back. Or if I am uninterested in them, I still follow them back because I might know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll be like, oh fuck, I gotta follow this fool back. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some, I mean, and you just feel like you know them already. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't even feel.
And that's the thing, dog. They ask you about shit like me when I work on my cars and shit. I forget I post that shit. I'm so like now, oh, I did something. Let me post it. And I see the guy be like, hey, you did this to your car. I'm like, how the fuck did you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I be forgetting,
He'd be like,
dog.
you posted it, dumbass.
Yeah,
nigga.
dumbass. But, yo, right now we just so into social media,
Yeah.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. We just tied into that shit in the mainframe. Hey, fool, we literally live in the matrix, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah.
Like, bro. And it's like when you're not connected, you're like, fuck, life's passing me by.
Oh man, I know when I go out of town, like shit, even when I fly, fool, like this last time I flew to LA to go get my palm tatted.
Oh, show that shit off to the camera.
That was the first time I bought Wi-Fi on the plane.
What?
I never
You gotta buy for that
I
shit?
always get Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You gotta pay
You
for
have
that
to buy
shit?
it. It's like $8, right?
The whole flight.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like $8, right? I never buy it, fool. And this past time I was just like, I have to buy Wi-Fi, fool. There's no way I'm just gonna sit here for 3 hours not
not
on
doing
social
nothing.
media.
Can
Yeah.
you sleep on planes? Some
Yeah.
people can't.
I mean, this last time, fool, I fell asleep on it because we left that. Me and Joe Campion, shit, we didn't leave until we didn't even go to sleep, fool. So we left Thursday. We left Thursday morning. Our flight flew out of Houston at 5:15. We left my apartment at 2:30
In the morning.
in the morning.
Okay. Well,
So
yeah, you
we
gotta
didn't
be
even-
there 2 hours
Yeah, we didn't
before,
even
yeah.
go to sleep. We had went. He got there at 2. I took a shower real quick, got ready, and we bounced and just head to Bush, and then we got there and literally the airport wasn't even open yet. I didn't even know the airport closed.
I thought that shit was open all the time.
I thought so too. I think it used to be. I think
What?
like during the pandemic, it started closing. I think that's when it happened. But yeah, it didn't open until like 4.
What? I thought, yeah, since flights go 1, 2, 3
Yeah,
in the morning.
it didn't open till 4, and we just chilled right there. But yeah, shit, we were fucking hella tired, fool. So when we did get on the plane,
You like
man, I
napped
think
out a
we
little
took
bit?
I took like maybe like a 30-minute to an
Something.
hour nap. You know what I mean? It was nothing crazy. It's hard to sleep on them airplanes, fool.
Yeah, I don't think some people.
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
there,
some
but-
people knock out, fool, and I probably did go to sleep for a little bit, but it wasn't I ain't never been on no 3-hour nap on an airplane.
Damn, a fool.
But then again, I've never flown more than like 3 or 4 hours.
That's my next question. I really want to go to Japan, fool.
Oh, that flight.
That flight though, I don't know if I could handle it, bro. Like
Yeah.
It's like 18 hours.
18 hours?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah, it's crazy because, man, I thought it was Japan where all the people were at that they look like cholos. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
in Vietnam.
Vietnam. No,
There.
Japan got the same.
I know
cholo culture.
Japan's got a huge
But
culture,
Vietnam too?
but I'm saying the ones that are on social media real heavy. I don't know their IG, but they're from Vietnam,
and they out there like cholo style.
cholo style,
Tatted up.
fucking. I mean, they get a lot of reckoning. They're actually like really big on social media, like really big. I'll show it to you here in a minute. But one's up. They have a barber shop. They have a tattoo shop. They have like their lowriders out there. They have all the bully breeds. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
dope.
But man, Thailand, I just hear it and I start sweating, fool. That shit look like it's muggy
It's
out
crazy,
there.
fool.
Right?
It's crazy. Yeah, I've never been. I've been wanting to go. I just told my girl right now we're trying to fly out to Hawaii, and I was like, man, I haven't never flown more than 3-4 hours. So
Hawaii's what, 8?
8 hours. Yeah,
8
it's like
hours?
8 hours to Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah.
That ain't, oof, that's still a little bit, actually. Now that
But I
think
always
about
tell myself, like, man, I don't know if I could do it. I know I could do it. It's just like, I mean, you have no choice but to do it once you get on the plane. It's not like you could fucking tell them to pull over and get off. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Like,
and if you, up there, what if you get a panic attack and shit like that? Dog.
yeah.
That
I
shit's
don't know.
crazy. I don't know.
I don't know. But shit, yeah, I mean.
Hey, talking about flights, what? Are we going to the Rick Ross show or not?
When is it?
It's June 1st, so we needed like,
Oh, we need to buy them quick.
yes, that shit's gonna
Okay.
be.
Yeah, we'll figure
Before
it out.
even the plane tickets, we need to make sure we get tickets. Like, ain't no
Tickets
point
there.
in going out
Yeah.
there if we can't even get in that bitch.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Even homie with that we talked to, he was out there. What'd he say?
Yeah, he said it was hot.
It was hot, yeah.
Hey, after he said that, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of discouraged me to want to go, fool. I was like, damn, they ain't like,
Well, but he explained it. It's literally in homeboy's yard.
Yeah.
What you want,
yeah,
right? Like, it ain't at no
venue
Coliseum
or
or
nothing.
some
Like,
shit.
we
Yeah.
need some tables and a tent or some shit.
Nah,
out
you
there.
can have, there's tents out there, but if it's hot, a tent ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah,
It's
for
gonna be
real.
hot.
That heat inside.
Yeah, for real.
And if-
yeah,
he ain't gonna let everybody in his crib. So, damn, where you going? You just
don't
being,
know.
damn. That's something we do gotta
Yeah.
think about.
yeah. When he said that, I was like, fuck.
All
I
that
bet
money to just be outside in the hot.
sweating your ass off. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I'm down to go. I'm down to go for sure.
It's just so many people have been saying it, dog. I don't know if it's just too hyped up in my head.
Yeah,
But even I didn't expect homeboy to even talk about that. He said it.
yeah.
And so many people been reminding me. But then again, I guess it might be that hype, right? Because so people,
I don't know. It looked tight. It looked dope, dog. I would love to go. I mean, I wish it was on a different day, like not so hot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but June, and it's in Atlanta. Oh shit, that's the middle of summer.
Man, I've driven to Georgia before. That shit was brutal.
The drive. Ugh. Nah,
I
we
drove
gotta
with my
fly.
homeboy. We went out there to go buy 2 dogs, and we drove out there, and
Hey, can dogs fly?
yeah, yeah,
I mean, not literally, but on
yeah,
planes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
You
but
have to buy him a plane ticket.
But then I would be worried, right? Them bullies and all that, they got to be a certain temperature and all
Mm-hmm.
that. Or like, oh, they can sit next to you,
They can go in a seat.
or they got to be like at that
Nah,
other place.
you could buy.
If they're a service dog, they can go on the plane with you.
Yeah.
If not, you have to.
But I even think as a service dog, you have to buy them a ticket though, unless it's small and it can sit in your lap or underneath your seat.
Hey, fool, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I shout out to them service dogs and that thing. People do need them. Motherfuckers be lying, bro.
They do.
In Walmart with a motherfucking chow. How's that a fucking service dog? A chow? No? Ain't that kind of weird? Like, oh, it's my service dog.
They have all kind of service dog. Hey, they even
little
have.
bitty dog, what the fuck
Hey,
that-
somebody tried to move into my apartments that I live in with a service pig.
A pig.
What is? It's not a service. It's not a service pig. What is it? Emotional support.
Emotional support. What the
Yes,
fuck?
fool.
A pig.
Yeah, the lady was like,
Like one of
"I'm
them little
sorry, I
babies?
just can't." Nah, dog. This was like a full-grown potbelly pig.
You
fool.
saw that hoe?
No, fool, for real.
What the fuck?
Hey, and I don't know if you know what pig piss smells like.
Rank.
Hey, but it don't smell like bacon. It don't smell like
nah.
bacon.
What the fuck? Like with the leash?
Yes.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah.
What? And what happened? They let her in or not?
No.
Hell nah.
No. I don't think they could deny her, but they gave her like
They'll find some other reason.
they find some other reason not to let her in. Yeah, because it's just like, man, there was a homie out here next door. He had a little pig.
Damn, so it's multiple people?
Nah, a lot of people have pigs.
I need to
fool.
look this shit up. I didn't know they were pets like that.
So he would let that pig out, and it would come and pee right here next to the coffee shop. And
That shit stunk.
dick, that shit smelled nasty, fool. Nasty.
Damn. Nah, I ain't never even heard of that, dog.
Yeah, it's wild.
A pig. Damn, what happens, dog? Like, do you eat him after he dies? Like, if it's your
Shit, I
emotional
don't know.
support,
I mean, it'll only be right.
big ass
Would've
bacon.
wanted this.
Yes. For real. Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
you do eat him.
Hell yeah.
He live within you.
For real. That's really taking them on with you.
That's crazy. A pet pig. That's wild, dog. My kids want pets, dog. I ain't gonna lie. A pet is like another kid, bro. You gotta take care of them.
Man, for my last dog passed away.
What
and,
type of dog was
It
it?
was a Presa Canario. It was a big ass.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, they're like in the Mastiff family.
Oh, I heard of Mastiffs. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like in the Mastiff family. Big dog, right?
Outside,
so,
inside.
Both.
Okay.
You know, we'll leave her inside. You know, she'll stay inside at night. You know, sometimes we'll even leave her in there during the day if we were at home. But if we left to work,
You put her
we'll
outside?
we'll let her outside. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, she passed away, and man, I don't know, dog. We still haven't gotten another dog. I kind of like not having to. Oh, I gotta go home to feed the dog.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, you know, like for most people don't know, like me and my girl, we live in 2 different houses. Like we got a kid together and everything, and we're in a relationship. But She has her own house and I have my own apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, does that work out good for you?
Shit, we'll probably be married forever, fool.
I think that's good because, dog, you're gonna get into a fight with your girl.
Mandatory.
It's gonna happen. I don't care
At
how
some
cool
point in
y'all
time.
are. Damn, that actually is smart because if
You have somewhere to go.
yes,
It's better, fool. Like, it's better because, like, if you think about all relationships, right? Like, when you first get in a relationship, you're actually excited to see that person
yes,
because
you're
you
right.
don't live with them, right?
Oh, we going out Thursday.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm gonna go see
yeah.
my girl. I'm gonna go see my dude. Whatever. You know.
That shit wears off.
Yeah, it wears off real quick when you move in.
Even
with
if
each
you
other,
love her,
fool.
it wears off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wears off real quick. No matter how much you love that person, like when you're around somebody every day, dog, like you get burnt out, you bump heads. We're human beings, fool. Like we're not gonna see everything eye to eye.
For sure.
So it does work out really well because it gives us that space between each other.
So when y'all together, be like, I'm with
Yeah,
my
we're
girl.
together, and then
Fuck yeah.
like, and then you know, if she wants to stay at my apartment, she can, and that's ultimately what I was saying. Like before, when we had pets, it was like, I gotta go home. I got the dogs in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta go let the dog out. So it's kind of like not having a dog right now is
It's cool.
yeah,
More freedom.
a lot more
Damn,
freedom. So
yes.
it's like having another kid. fool. Like,
Exactly. Worse though.
yeah,
'cause-
it works. I mean, not
Yeah.
having an extra.
But that space between y'all, that's smart actually, dog. That you would think, be like, man, if y'all together, why y'all ain't staying together? A lot of people probably tell you that, right? Like, why y'all
Yeah,
ain't
but like,
together?
man, if you look at a lot
But
of
that's smart.
older people's relationships, fool, like they don't even sleep in the same bed.
Right? Yeah, a lot of older people have separate beds.
They have separate bedrooms. It's the same difference. We just have separate houses. Yeah.
But that's better though, because then that you in your own space.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, I miss my girl now. And you be like, what you doing?
Yeah, what you doing? You want to go eat? You know what I'm saying? And
Damn,
it's
that's
like
player, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's
And then
cool.
especially y'all got businesses kind of close together too. So y'all see each other.
We see each other
no matter
every
what.
day, fool. It's
Yeah.
just like a matter of like, are you spending the night or am I spending the night? You know what I'm saying? Like it works out better that way, fool. A lot of people don't understand it because
They ain't
dog,
tried
we
it.
live in a society,
Yeah.
fool, where like you can't trust nobody, and it's like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing or she's doing, and it's like, dog,
I hate
don't,
that,
I don't
fool.
care what my girl's doing, fool. Like as long as I don't know what she's
I mean, maybe
doing,
not,
fool.
though.
Like
I don't care
I'm not trying to be like, oh, I don't care if she cheats. Like
Yeah,
if she cheats,
you
then
care, but-
I find out, then we'll handle that situation as it comes. But like if I have to live my life worrying about if my
If
girl
she's
cheats.
cheating.
Dog, I'm not happy, fool.
No,
And
'cause
trust
you're
me, we've
here-
all been there, fool. Like I
Yes.
don't give a fuck what anybody says. We've all been there. We've all been insecure. We've all fucking this, that, and the third. Oh, you like this girl's post. Oh, you like this dude's post. Like
Get
that
jealous,
shit's
yeah.
that shit's ridiculous to me, fool. Like I come across
Who wants to live like that?
who exactly, fool? Who wants to live like that, fool?
Stressed
Like
out all the
it's
time.
too, and I've done it, fool. My girl's done it. We've tracked each other's phones, fool. Like that.
Oh, so y'all had that
was
period.
all, fool.
Yeah.
That was like the most miserable part of our relationship, fool. And I'm glad, fool. Like I set my phone down. I don't have to worry about my girl grabbing my phone and going through. My girl tells me, open my phone, and I'm like, nah, here, it's your phone. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like if you're looking for a reason, or maybe you're not looking for a reason, maybe you open the phone and you see something that might make you feel some type of way. And it could be nothing, fool. It could be a customer. Man, a matter of fact, the other day, my homeboy told me, hey, Dick, I was showing my girl a video, and this girl sent me a picture of her ass, right? And I'm like, he's like, nah, I had to explain myself.
Why
Because we
this
were
girl
talking
send
about
an
the same
ass?
subject,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, I had a good explanation for it, which was he's a tattoo artist, and the girl's like, hey, I want this on my ass. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Like, this is the area. You know, so he was not like fucking
was
around
his
or nothing.
business.
Right.
But you see a
still,
ass.
like, imagine you showing your
Did he
girl
show you
something.
the
Or
ass?
imagine your girl being a tattoo
No,
artist.
did you see it though?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh,
He was just
okay.
telling me about it. But imagine your girl being a tattoo artist, and some dude wants something tattooed by his
Schlong,
dick.
yeah.
And he's just got this big ass fucking
Schlong
horse dick.
out.
And you see the picture, fool. Like,
What the
that
fuck
might
is
make you
that?
feel some type of way, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, fuck, and now you started an argument.
Yep.
Boom, for work, fool. And it's like,
But
hey,
she making money at the end of the day.
it is
Or
what it
he
is,
making
fool.
money.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, hey, that's why I just don't grab my girl's phone, fool. It's-
But it feels good that she said that. I bet. Like, hey, you could open it. Like that shows that she ain't got nothing to hide.
yeah, no, yeah.
So-
there ain't nothing there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, fool. I just don't man, I just don't
living
like that
I
shit,
ain't gonna
fool.
lie.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't, like, we've been there, fool.
For sure. I've had the
Uh,
girls that you be like, man, I know she's doing something.
It's an ugly feeling, fool. And at the end of the day, it's just like, man, if you just accept that, like, I know my girl's a flirtatious girl. I'm a flirtatious guy. That's just our character. Like, it's not, to us, it's not even flirting, but like to the next people, it's
It
like,
might be.
you
Why you
look
being
like
too
you're
friendly to
flirting,
that
or
girl?
you
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and my girl don't trip. I don't trip. We don't have no arguments. Everything's fine when we see each other. We love each other. We spend time with each other at, you know, at that moment. It ain't, hey, what's this? What's that? Let me see your phone. Who you been talking to? Like last night, I stayed at my apartment. I was gonna go to her house, but it just got late. Before you know it, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm
they
like, hey,
traveling
babe,
at
I'm just
1.
gonna stay right here at my apartment. She's like, all right, well, call me when you get up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like,
That's player.
oh,
Nah, I like
why
that.
are you staying there? Why don't you just drive home? And it's like,
She could have easily said that. Who you with?
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't get me wrong. Like, at first, when we first did that, because we lived together for 6 years before we lived separate.
Damn.
So we kind of did it a little backwards.
But that's tight because y'all see what works and don't work.
Right. Yeah. So it really like.
But whose idea was it? She didn't feel some type of way like, hey, you know what?
No. So what happened was that we had a huge falling out, fool. Like,
Oh, yeah, we're
yeah, no, yeah, we were definitely beefed up about some shit that I just won't even speak about.
Yeah,
but
all right.
yeah, we were, and it wasn't.
Bad.
It wasn't
Oh, it
even.
wasn't
on,
bad.
It wasn't. No, it was bad, fool. It wasn't even on no. It wasn't on no cheating shit or nothing like that. It was not like, oh, you were fucking with this person or I was fucking with that. It was nothing like that, fool. It had nothing to do with cheating or anything else. But we did have a falling out, and we already had a kid together. And I'm not gonna lie, fool. My girl is not. We did go to school together, but we were not like no high school sweethearts or nothing like that. Like, we didn't fuck with each other back
Y'all
then.
just knew each other. That's
Yeah.
it.
Hey, it's funny because she was like, she was gothic. She was like the gothic girl, and I
So was my girl.
That's fucking funny, fool. And then like, I was a little, you know, hood
Cholo.
trapper. Yeah. Nah, I'm saying just like the little trapper from Jensen, you know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So like.
Totally different
in the
world.
like
Yeah.
literally on the other side of the tracks, fool, like in the hood. And granted, Michelle grew up in the hood too, you know what I'm saying? But they had it a little nicer than we did, for sure, a lot nicer. But yeah, so anyways, so like Michelle's always been like, I would say like my high school crush. Even though she's younger than me, she went to school with my little brother. She's like a year younger than me or something like that. And I went to school with her sister.
Yeah.
But
even back then, you kind of
yeah,
like,
like I
damn,
always,
who's that?
yeah, I
shit?
just
Yeah, who's
never,
that?
you know,
Yeah.
she was just that person and I was just this person. To me back then, it didn't even look like it mixed. You know what I'm
At
saying?
all,
Like
yeah.
at all. You know what I'm saying? Like when you were young like that, people made fun of you for being gothic, fool. You know what I'm saying?
They
like,
were the
you got clowned on. Now gothic girls
It's
are
the
hot as
mainstream.
fuck,
Yes.
fool.
Yeah.
Hot as fuck, fool. Gothic
it's
girls.
mainstream.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mainstream like a motherfucker, fool. But yeah, so, you know, I always wanted to be with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like,
From
I
back
always
then,
wanted
that's
to,
tight.
yeah, like, if I had an opportunity back then, I would have shot my shot, but it just never really happened. You know what I'm saying? This was later on in life. And so when we had that big falling out, we already had a kid together. I was just like, hey, look, like, I'm down to work things out. I just don't think we can work things out living together right now.
It was your idea.
I think it was both of our ideal.
Okay.
Like, I think somebody shot the ideal. I think it was me that shot the ideal.
Be like, let's not break up, but let's.
And I
live
was just
separate.
like, hey, look, let's just try to make it work for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't really know what it was worth other than us having a kid together and that we loved each other. And it was just like we had a falling out, so we were just like, fuck it, we'll make it work for what it's worth. And then we moved like literally into the shop next door from where we're at. I moved in there. Our house lease was up. And when the lease was up, she moved in there, and I got an apartment where I stay at now. And she lived at the coffee shop before it was a coffee shop. That's an apartment, really. Like, it's a loft. We just turned it into a coffee shop.
Shout out Cake Life Co.
Yeah, shout out. And then I moved over there, and it was kind of rough at first, fool. Like, it wasn't the easiest thing. Like, it was definitely not the hardest thing, but it had its little moments where we had our little disagreements still, and woo. And, you know, she stayed there for probably about a year, maybe a little more. I don't think it was no more than 2 years. And then she bought a house. So now she has her own house, you know.
Damn, it might have helped for sure. Because if y'all would have stayed together, she might have never had the initiative to
buy her own house. I don't know. You know, she's always been a motivated person. You know, and one thing about my girl, dog, is that she's definitely a motivated person to get up and hustle. For like,
For any
hey, the
business
coffee
owner,
shop
yeah.
is hers. You know, the cake shop is hers. I helped her do like physical labor there, but
She does everything else.
that's all
yeah.
her shit. When I say physical labor, I mean like
Bringing shit
painting.
in.
No, I mean like painting and remodeling
Oh,
and helping
okay,
her
yeah.
do stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
fool. All in all, she bought it. She pays for it. She owns it. That's her shit.
Her decisions. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
sick, though.
she's just been like that, fool. Like,
Fire,
yeah.
fire.
So it's never really been an issue, like for her to be her own entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So it's just always worked out. And then I've always been motivated, fool.
Yeah.
I've never had like a
Nah,
moment where
that-
I just been like, I just don't want to do this no more. I give up.
That's why I fuck with this fool, because he's like, well, I have a barbershop. I ain't even a barber, but I got a
Yeah.
barbershop. Like,
Yeah.
just saying that shit, I love that shit. Because
Yeah.
it's like, hey, I thought it was cool. I wanted one.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
always, man, the barbershop, fool, is like the ultimate place where dudes, like all the homies get together and talk shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And just clown, whatever it may. And I've always wanted one, fool. Like,
And that's what I'm saying. Not even having experience in none of that shit, and
Yeah.
you go for it.
yeah.
That not everybody has that, bro.
Yeah.
Some
so
people ain't scared.
that's just there. That it's like another source of income.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me a lot of money, but it's, you know, it makes
Trying it out,
consistent
yeah.
money. You know what
like
I'm saying?
what we doing here, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you would have told me like, hey, you gonna be just talking and y'all gonna be filming it, I'm like, why or what?
Yeah,
a couple
that's
years
weird,
ago.
fool.
No,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Be like, what do you mean?
That's weird.
And now I'm all for it, dog. Like I'm
Yeah.
super excited. You
Yeah.
know, like it's a good feeling, dog, to be nervous.
Yeah.
Like if you ain't nervous, at least me. If I ain't nervous, something I ain't really care about it. Like
Yeah.
I'm just there.
Yeah, it don't feel like your dreams are big enough if you're not like losing sleep over it.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, the internet is bad, fool. We were talking about the whole thing but it is good in the sense of it made me realize anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Like I've seen so many positive stories where we're like, fool, just throw it up on the internet, dog, and see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. And that's what we doing right now, baby. Seeing what happens, dog. We really just swinging at the fences,
Yeah.
dog. It is what it is. We got stories to tell for days. I mean, I think, honestly, we didn't even try to interview nobody. We need that third person.
Yeah.
I mean, see that dynamic?
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit is just surreal to me right now.
Yeah,
bro.
hell yeah.
I want to say it on camera, you know, officially. Like this shit is surreal to me, bro.
Yeah.
This is like,
I mean, you've been doing it for a long time already.
yeah, but it's different, bro.
You've been doing it for a long time. And when you told me you had a YouTube channel, I was kind of surprised. I ain't gonna lie that you had like as many subscribers as you have, fool. Like since I opened up my YouTube channel, it's not easy, fool.
No, but see, that's the thing. Look, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at thousands of dollars in cameras and then my busted up ass phone
Yeah.
in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we've talked about the inspirations. We've talked about No Jumper. We both like that
Yeah.
platform. That fool started with an iPhone
Yeah.
in the back of his bike shop.
Yeah. I think he's back there now, isn't he? Yeah. In that same shop? That's crazy that he got that same location back. And I was just in LA like 2 weeks ago, dog.
You ain't want to go by there?
I did pass by there. I didn't stop though.
What is that, Melrose?
Yeah, on Melrose. It's because Melrose is kind of dead now, fool. It used to be popping, dog. Like,
With stores, they
yeah,
said that
when I
store
started
shut
going
down.
to LA, fool, like that was like, I wouldn't even take no clothes, fool. I would fly straight out
And try
to
to buy shit
LAX
out
and I
there.
would go to Melrose and I'll go buy
shit. They had
streetwear.
everything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fear of God shorts, all that fucking, you know what I'm saying? T-shirts. I'll hit Rodale and go buy me a designer shirt or two and then get my outfits from when I got
Hey,
there.
were you ever into like the rock style Versace shirts?
No, I've never worn them, fool. Like, I bought my girl Versace robe for her birthday, like maybe 2 birthdays ago.
Oh, but like what was the material like?
It's like a bath cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like
it wasn't that silk.
Nah. I've never wore them, fool. Like,
I remember everybody in the hood, whoever had one was fake. You knew that shit was fake.
oh
though.
yeah, that shit smelled like
Oh, my
fucking
God.
incense from Harwin.
And everybody had with the taco meat out and shit, thinking they
For
was
real,
playing. Like,
yeah.
oh,
They
nah.
thought they was Scarface. Yeah, nah, I've never owned one.
Yeah.
I don't think I would own one. There's certain
That shit
jackets
just
and
loud,
sweaters
yeah.
that I'm like, oh, that's hard. But
Yeah.
yeah, not really like the biggest Versace fan.
Versace,
The one
yeah.
thing that I wear from Versace religiously is All my fucking underwear, dog.
Versace, god damn, draws.
All my drawers are Versace, fool.
Versace on the ass, god
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, that's the only.
Are they high dollar? How much
They're
are
like
they?
$100. They're like $90-something a pair.
God damn.
Yeah.
My Hanes got like 3 holes in them holes.
Yeah, that's all. I don't know. I bought them one time.
And that felt good.
And I was like, man, out with the old in with the
Yeah,
new.
with
and
the
that's-
new Versace.
yeah,
bro.
and like, don't
That's
get
the
me wrong,
ultimate stunt. Be
fool.
like, fuck that shirt. I got Versace drawers.
Yeah, I
bro.
got Versace drawers with doo-doo stains on them. Hey, but yeah, I had bought one pair and I was like, man, I like these. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
Yeah.
from that point forward, dog, $100 is a lot for underwear.
For underwear,
fool.
hell
Like,
yeah.
That's a lot of money, dog. So like, I would go and every time I went to the Galleria, which was like, I ain't gonna lie, fool. At one point in time, I would go like 3 times a week, fool.
God damn.
And I would go.
I've
with
been
my
to the
kid.
Galleria 3 times in my life.
Yeah, I would go and I would just buy one pair. And then, I went one time and my girl had a credit card that they gave her from like Neiman Marcus or some shit. And I was just like, fuck it, give me. Yeah, they have them at a lot of stores, fool. And I'm like, fuck it, give me 10 pair. And I just put it on the credit card.
$1,000.
$1,000 on
God
underwear, fool.
damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, if you
I tell
fuck with-
myself this, fool. This is what I tell myself. If you live like you're poor, then that's the mentality you have. You have a poor person's mentality, dog.
Well, hold on, though.
Hold on, no, fool. No, look,
I
no,
can have a
fool.
rich person mentality. I'm going to be broke by next week.
Hey, or you might just be, look, fool, and this is the difference, dog. And I'm going to tell you that this is the difference, fool, is that I used to think like that, fool.
Okay.
And it got me nowhere. And then I told my girl one day, I'll never forget the conversation. I told her, man, I'm just going to start telling myself if I want nice shit, this is just what it costs. And now I got to make that much money.
Ah, different perspective.
Hey, so I started telling myself, hey, you need new shoes? They're $700. That's just what they cost.
$79.99.
Not $100,
Yeah.
not this. And I noticed, fool, like I really did notice because it all started because I worked with my dad doing contract work, fool. And my dad works in River Oaks, paints a lot of houses in River Oaks.
River Oaks, by the way, is like a high.
That's
the
like the
bushes,
yeah.
old.
Yeah,
live
that's
there,
where all the
yeah.
millionaires work at.
Big
I mean,
money.
live at. You know what I'm
We
saying?
used to go trick or treating there, baby. They had the big bar.
They had the best candy. They
Yeah.
still do.
Ain't no fun size. They
Hey,
had-
but look,
worked- yeah.
my dad, I love my dad to death, but my dad looks and dresses like a Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Which,
I thought you were gonna say like $1 million.
Nah,
I was gonna say
nah.
a Mexican.
Nah, fool.
Yeah.
But with that being said, fool, and there's nothing wrong with that, dog. I love my dad for that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I'm not knocking
don't give a
him. I'm
fuck.
not putting him down. That's my dad's style. But you know what the rich person sees? The rich person sees is, oh, he needs the money. He needs the money. So
We can lowball.
we
his
can
ass.
lowball him. And that's exactly what he would do. They would do that. You know what I'm saying? That my dad would turn in a bid. My dad would turn in a bid and they'll be like, man, is there any way is this negotiable? Can we come down a little bit? A couple $100, $500, $1,000? So at the end of the day, fool, my dad needing the money so bad that he would take off the money and end up
He
doing
needed
it,
the job. Yeah.
doing it for next to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He was already giving a cheap price.
So I
Yeah.
got tired of seeing that, fool. Like I got tired of seeing my dad take these L's. So I told my girl, I was like, man, I wonder if they would do that, like if I went and dressed nice. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, fool. I
You
went.
tested it.
Hey, I bought me a Gucci belt. I bought me some Gucci shoes. I bought me some Gucci sunglasses. I bought me a nice polo T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? And then I would go with
You
my
bid
dad.
that hoe,
Yeah,
yeah.
my dad would give me the bill, and I would go and turn it in. And they were like, okay, cool. When can we get started? And I was just like, wow. And my dad's like, they're never going to accept that. And I'm like, nah, they're going to have to. Yeah, because I'm not negotiating. And I tell you what, fool, when I put my foot down and I said, the lady goes, are the prices negotiable? I go, I'm sorry, I don't negotiate my prices.
That's my prices. Yeah.
If it's out of your price range, and this is where it becomes a pissing contest for the husband, fool. Yeah. So I'm like, and I had already bought a Mercedes, fool. I had bought a Mercedes.
Oh, so you pulled up good.
Yeah, and I had already bought. I had a Yukon Denali. So either one I pulled up
Look
in.
nice.
I had the XL Denali with
You ain't
all the
pull up in
bells.
the work truck,
Yeah, I
yeah.
had all the bells and whistles on my Denali. You know what I'm saying? And the Mercedes. So when I pull up, and I would tell, and the husband would be there, fool. And this is where the pissing contest became, is that I would tell them, hey, if that's out of your price range, there's somebody out there that could do it cheaper. It's just not me.
Ooh, it hurt that fool's ego.
Exactly, fool. Damn. Exactly. So it started being able to be like, hey, well, we gotta pay because this guy has an image to keep up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only did we have an image to keep up with, we had a reputation, you know what I'm saying, of doing good ass work. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dad does not do shitty work. Like, my dad would lose money on a job before he ever walks away.
A1.
And it just looks like shit. He would never do it. My dad he just doesn't do it. He doesn't work that way.
He leaving A1 work,
yeah,
period.
all the time. Whether if he's making money or if he's losing money, he's doing his job.
Damn.
Hey, so I'm telling my dad the theory in my head on how this is gonna work, and he's like, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So
he was scared.
He was just like, we're gonna lose. We're not
gonna get that job.
Hey, so peep it out. So one of his customers was like, hey, Rolando, we're gonna sell the house. We're selling our house, and we need you to come and paint it ASAP. Like, we need you to come and touch up the whole house ASAP because we're putting it on the market and we're moving to France. And my dad's like, well, fuck it. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to call the guys off and this. And she goes, this is our price that we have. She was basically,
they gave the price.
She was basically giving my dad a budget of what they had, which is okay. You know what I mean? Because that lets us know what we need to put priority. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, all right, well, fuck it. My dad gives me the budget or whatever. And I'm like, oh, man, we're going to blow past that. There's just no way that we could do that for that price.
You seen it. You're like, hell.
Yeah.
Man.
So my dad's like, she's not going to pay it. So,
They want to move to France, they are.
hey, yeah. How bad do you want to move? How bad do you want to sell this house? So let me tell you, fool. So they put the house on the market for like 800 racks or something. You know what I'm saying? 800,000.
Close to the milli.
Hey, by the time we were done painting and they sold it and everything, it sold for 1.2 million. Hey, so not only did that lady, we blew past the $7,000 budget. We were like close to 10, right, in paint. And then she gave me and my dad $1,000 a piece. And she bought me a $1,000 wallet from when she had went to France. She bought me a $1,000 Go Yard wallet, which I still have till this day. You know what I'm saying? She bought my dog a Gucci dog bone and some Gucci water bowl.
Even the dog got dripped out.
No, and I told her man, if you stand your ground and you look like you're this much, then that's what people are gonna pay you.
They not only paid you, they
yeah. Hey, and man, shout out to that lady. We're still friends to this day. She's a good customer. You know what I mean? She had really no bad intentions of like trying to lowball us, but that's what it was. And I'm like, sometimes you gotta help people think realistically of like, hey, that's not what it's gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? I know that's your budget, but we might have to allow a little bit more money for the budget. You know what I'm saying? Like, and know your worth, fool. Like, because people, hey, if I have to let you put a price on my worth, fool, like,
hell
shit,
nah.
even Bowser, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Bowser were to let people go, oh, well, I think you should only get paid this much, then that's how much he's gonna get paid, fool.
Damn. Hey, I'm gonna go buy some Versace drawers today, goddamn. Motherfucker, boy.
Hey, and people just, hey, the ones that don't want to, the ones that don't want to pay it, fool, nothing against them, but they're just not the ones for you.
You're right.
Not all money is good money.
You're
Not
right.
all money is good money,
is
fool.
good
Like,
money.
yeah.
Damn, this fool blew my motherfucking mind.
Yeah.
And I like nice shit, but the way I look at it is always like, fuck, I'll save up for that shit.
I mean, yeah.
But no,
you
but
do,
I
you
get
know
what you're
I'm
saying. It's like, nah, fool, I just gotta make the money.
Hey, and look, and I'm gonna tell you this:
Yeah.
it's not necessarily all designer brands that you have. You don't have to wear that shit. To me, it's like
It's like a luxury comfort.
it's a luxury comfort for sure. People dress nice from thrift stores, fool.
Oh yeah, if you know how
You
to
just
trip
have to.
out,
You
yeah.
just have to uphold an image of being like, hey, this is what I'm worth. This is what I want to get paid. If you can't pay that, then maybe I'm not the person. And that's right there to me. It was just like, hey, if you can't afford it, then, there's somebody out there cheaper. It's just not me. You know what I'm saying? And no hard feelings. And dog, people hate to hear that, fool.
Nah, you're fucking totally fucking right. We do got a mirror going on because my dad's the same fucking way.
Yeah.
And then I see the same exact play go through.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't made no money today, so go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Blew my motherfucking
Sometimes
mind.
it ain't worth. I mean, sometimes,
look-
this is the price, dog. You don't want to pay it, then.
See, look at that. We not only entertaining, we dropping jewels, boy.
Yeah.
That's a
that's
jam.
game. That's free game.
That's free game. I ain't gonna lie. I think we need to end it on that.
yeah.
that was a positive note. We were a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
It's all good. Y'all join us every week. We're going to try to drop something every week. We don't know what time, where, what station, but stay tuned, baby. I mean, right? We don't know. We figuring it out ourselves, dog.
Yeah,
This
real
our first
shit.
real deal Holyfield, though.
Yeah, it is, fool.
And I think we did damn good.
Nah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah. We
Always.
had 2-3 hiccups.
Hey, we've been doing good since we were shooting off your cell phone.
We've
so.
been doing good, honestly.
Yeah.
The convo's been good.
Yeah, the convo's always good, but
Yes.
now the quality's starting to get better. Hey, and that's just like everything else. That's in due time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, some things just line up that way.
Yep, patience. I ain't gonna lie, this shit's tight, bro. I'm always smiling though, but for real, I'm smiling I'm looking at myself do this shit like, damn, y'all fools really doing this shit.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, dog. Any last words, dog?
Man, just stay grinding, fool. Don't ever give up, dog. Like,
Man, I told this fool, you know he loves the getting tatted and all that. He didn't film his last little piece.
I
he
know,
did.
fool. I should have, man, but I ain't gonna lie. By the time, man,
People
it's
like
just
that shit. And you running
I
out
know.
of space, so it's like ain't so much we can't
Man,
film that much.
I don't got nothing really left, fool. Like, I got maybe 1, 2, 3. I got like 3 spots for sure I need to fill, and then my other spots are covered. But I think I'm gonna end up like doing cover-ups on some of them. Yeah. So.
But nah, film that shit next time.
Yeah, I
but
need
hell
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we out of here, baby. Appreciate y'all. Thank
Hell
y'all
yeah.
for joining us.